Hello, everyone, and welcome to the LLG Bulletin vlog. I'm Helen McGrath, Head of Public Affairs, and I'm joined by our Bulletin Editor, Dennis Hall.
Hello, everyone.
I certainly hope you all enjoyed your May Day bank holiday, and we have another one to look forward to next week. But until then, it's back to work. Dennis, give us your highlights from the Bulletin last week.
Well, I'm taking a closer look at this Dominic Raab case and the issues that it raises for us. There is the question of bullying and intimidation between advisors and those they advise, and generally in the legal workplace. What is the difference between being acceptably challenging and unacceptably intimidating? And what new regulations can we expect from the Solicitors Regulations Authority on toxic working conditions in the legal workplace? A number of high-profile disciplinary cases in recent years have led the SRA to look at how to regulate these situations. Regulations will be drawn up that cover firms and in-house settings, and therefore local government will be affected. Have a listen to our latest grapevine on this. All the details there. Helen.
Thank you, Dennis. Well, in the world of LLG, what do we have to look forward to? In training, we have the fundamentals of local government on the 10th of May with Simon Goach from Waitmans. And on the 23rd of May, we have a very topical setting up and running local authority companies session, the practical challenges with Bethan Evans. We also have a very special LLG Adult Social Care Conference on the 26th of May, which provides a full day's training on the latest developments and some of the key areas relevant to local authority lawyers and officers working in this very challenging area. The conference will feature a session on capacity and sexual relations with Fiona Patterson, KC, from 39 Essex Chambers. And we also have Katie Scott from 39 Essex Chambers, who will be providing an update on safeguarding vulnerable adults. Delegates will hear from Simon Lindsay, partner at Bevan Britton, with some practical guidance for local authorities on defending challenges to care and support decisions, and Chris Webb-Jenkins, partner at Waitmans, who will be looking at protecting vulnerable adults from financial abuse. If you hold LLG Membership Plus, this conference will be available free as part of your package. In events, we have the Future of Planning Law with Stuart Evans and Max Howarth from Anthony Collins. That's on the 10th of May. And our next Information Management National Lead meeting is on the 11th of May. Congratulations to Robin Donaldson from Essex, who was appointed as our new National Lead for Adults on Social Care following the departure of the wonderful Emma Harrison. And congratulations also to Sarah Harriott, our Information Governance National Lead, who's been appointed as an interim National Lead Board representative, also following Emma's departure. We wish them both well and look forward to introducing them to you in due course. You'll be pleased to note that the LLG board met in person last week and undertook both financial and social media training. The board examined the Monitoring Officer Defence Panel scheme, which I'll report on next time, discussed the Golden Triangle landscape, discussed the findings of our Equality, Diversity and Inclusion survey with next steps, touched on the new regional requirements, and examined the contents of this spring conference. There's still plenty of time to book for our spring conference on the 9th of June, which will be available both in person and remotely. And we will, of course, be celebrating the awards at that conference. The deadline for nominations has now passed, although entrants will be accepted up to midnight today, which is Tuesday, the 2nd of May. And if you have any particular difficulties, get in touch with us. We'll sort something out for you. Now, Dennis and I are taking a break from the Grapevine and Vlog next week whilst we celebrate the coronation and enjoy the additional bank holiday. But never fear, we will return the week after. Until then, what's coming up in Bulletin number 17 for us to look forward to, Dennis?
Well, just a snippet. Bulletin 17 includes an unusual piece, a podcast, in fact, from the Centre for Cities, from their City Talks series. And the title is, What Can German Reunification Teach the UK About Levelling Up? Well, that's a curious one, isn't it, Helen?
Certainly is. And for more detailed coverage of the bulletin entries, don't forget to listen to the Grapevine podcast. So it's goodbye from me.
And from me too.